Good evening, everybody. Cincinnati homicide detectives have spent the day trying to figure out who shot and killed the man in North Fairmount early this morning.
Mamadou Diop was found behind the wheel of a cab on Baltimore Avenue this morning. He had been shot several times. Local 12 News reporter Rich Jaffe joins us now from Police District 3 with the latest on the victim and the investigation. Rich.
Cami, the cab driver's name, according to police, officially was Mamadou Diop. However, friends and co-workers tell us they called him Moustafa. Regardless what you called him, he was a husband, a father, and a hard-working veteran cab driver. Last night, his career and his life ended when someone shot him in the head. In the gray light of day, the murder scene wasn't giving up any information. The house in front of which Mamadou Diop's cab was found is empty and abandoned. Last night, after a passerby called to report what appeared to be a murder, emergency crews responded and found Diop behind the wheel of the Rand's cab he had been leasing for the last 4 months. Diop had been shot multiple times in the head. The head of the local community council says her residents are still recovering from an unsolved homicide last year.
Where this happened out up there in Baltimore, I have seniors that live up there. And I don't like my seniors to be thinking that they're trapped in the house again, that they can't come out because of this shooting. I'm quite sure because my phone been ringing off the hook before you called me.
The owner of Rand's cab company tells us that the last time dispatch heard anything from their driver, he'd been sent to pick up a fare on Benton Street in the West End. The owner says dispatchers had no idea Diop had driven to the address on Baltimore. According to city records originally from Senegal, Diop had been driving cabs in Cincinnati for 12 years and worked for a number of different companies.
He's a good guy and he got a family, his wife and his kids. He got 3 kids here. I think the oldest one is 7 years old and he got like 4 years old. And he got 6 years old. Yeah, he got 3 kids with him here. And his wife, she's here too. She just come from Senegal, you know.
Pamela Adams says she's worried about outsiders bringing their violence into her community.
He's a family man. What did he do to somebody so wrong that you want to shoot him like this? You could have robbed him, just take his money and just let him alone. But why shoot him multiple times? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Now, it's customary for cab drivers to call in to dispatch when they pick up a fare and tell dispatchers where they are headed with that fare. The owner of the cab company tells us that last night, Diop did not call in after he picked up the fare on Benton Street. In Price Hill, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Cami?
Rich, I just can't help but think about the rest of the family, his wife and his 3 young children. It's just horrible.
It is, and it's certainly one that is going to have a strong impact on the community where it happened and probably also on the West African community. As you know, a lot of them are cab drivers in this area, and they have to be on edge a whole lot tonight.
Absolutely. All right, Rich Jaffe, thank you.